Hey, David Wygant, 2 Minute Daily Reality Check. Today is about a pause. Not pause that dogs and cats and all animals have, but a pause. Do you ever feel the need to just hit the pause button in life? Your life just becomes overwhelming. The kids are screaming. The husband or wife is uncontrollably annoying. You feel irritated at all times. Whenever anybody says something to you, you don't feel good. You get this crawling feeling throughout your entire body. The anxiety starts to raise. It almost feels like you drank too much caffeine and came down, but you never came down. It just amps. You lay in bed at night and you're just tossing and turning all night long. Everything just doesn't feel great. You feel off. You feel irritated. You feel annoyed. You drive your car and you just want to honk the horn if someone doesn't move fast enough. The work that you do every single day just doesn't feel satisfying. But yet we're taught to just keep going. Might as well just keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. So you keep going. It all just amplifies over and over again. The people you're working with get even more annoying. Your husband or wife gets even more annoying. Your kids start screaming and yelling. You start screaming and yelling. You become a complete wreck. Well, here's my solution to that. It's called a pausecation, where you just hit the pause button. And for those of you who are parents, you just call a timeout. It's healthy. But it's something we don't ever really talk about. We always talk about moving forward, accomplishing our goals, being the best that we can be, continuing to push and push and push. It's our society. It's our culture. We're tethered to an email. It's amazing. A long, long time ago in a land far away, called the 1980s and 1990s, you used to leave your office at work. And you used to walk down the street. You wouldn't think about a thing. Sure, maybe there was somebody that called you back, but you wouldn't know about it until you got back to the office. And when you got back to the office, there were these little pink pads that said while you were out, and you gathered your phone messages and you saw who called you and you actually called them back. We weren't email dependent. We weren't constantly looking at our phones. As a matter of fact, the first smartphone, I think, was 2006 or 7 or 5. I don't really remember when we were really starting to be tethered to our emails. I remember the BlackBerry. The first time I got BlackBerry, I was able to get my emails on my phone, and I thought to myself, this is so cool. I can work anywhere. And what happened was we started becoming tethered to our phone. When emails became big in the late 90s, we started becoming tethered to our computer. It made us look good if we emailed our boss back at 1 o'clock in the morning. It showed that we were dedicated to working around the clock. It showed that we were always thinking about, the company's bottom line. We were dedicated. What we were doing was training ourselves and training the people we work with to take advantage of us 24/7. They started expecting emails at night. They started expecting you to take work home. They started expecting you to answer emails on a weekend. Then all of a sudden, we were carving that time on a Saturday or Sunday morning instead of having pancakes with the kids or taking a walk with the dog. We were answering emails. Before we went to bed on a Sunday night, we answered our emails to make sure we had a head start on the week. Back in that land far away that I talked about, man, I used to leave the office on a Friday afternoon and I wouldn't think of anything until Monday except what type of hedonistic pleasure can I get myself into today? What type of pleasure can I do? How can I just literally enjoy myself so much today? Saturday would be a complete joy. I wouldn't even think of work. Sure, maybe I had conversations about it. Sunday would be even better. We would just go to movies on a Sunday night. Now people will go watch a movie at home as they have their iPhone next to them answering the emails. I see people all the time on Saturdays and Sundays catching in on work emails. Work has become 24/7, 7 days a week. We're reachable at all times. When texting started becoming popular in the mid-2000s, We started becoming tethered to our phone even more. So now when we take a pause, even for 10 minutes, we feel actually disconnected from our life. We put our phone down for 5 or 6 minutes and we feel disconnected. What if somebody was reaching out? What if somebody was texting us? How many times a day do you check your phone at a stoplight? Be honest. How many times a day do you see people with the blowjob neck, the neck hunched down, looking like they're giving head to something at a stoplight? How many times do you need to literally honk the horn to wake them up because they're so not present at a stoplight? Well, here's what I'm telling all of you. If you keep moving at this speed, maybe you'll make a few extra dollars here and there, but at the end of your life, you're going to clamor for one thing and one thing only: more time. You see, we're all going to die either in debt or with money in the bank. That's a given. If you happen to have money and you want to keep making money, you're going to have a lot of money in the bank when you die, and you're not going to be able to spend it or enjoy it. Pause. Pause is so important. It's so important to hit the pause in life. It's so important to take that moment and just turn your phone off. What exactly are you missing? You're missing being a slave to your devices. You literally are. Slavery is big now. The thing about slavery now and modern slavery is that all of us are slaves to Apple, to Samsung, to IBM, to Hewlett-Packard, to Dell. We're slaves to our lives, and we don't take a pause. It's really bad because we're out of balance as a society. Every day when you walk around, look at people not connected to the world around them. People no longer are talking to one another at all. They're just looking at their phones. The other day I was getting something at Whole Foods and I was watching this girl post a Snapchat. She was sending it out to her followers. Who the fuck cares? You're at Whole Foods. What's exciting about watching you at Whole Foods when you're not even doing anything that's interesting? You're just reporting in that you happen to have bought some fucking ice cream pops. And you put those dumb Snapchat rabbit ears on it and you think it's cute and you think it's fun, and then you post that on Instagram. The other day I was at an event with my daughter, an ice skating event. And this mother was there taking pictures and videos of her kids and posting on Instagram. Why don't you watch and look at the way your kids were reacting to that? They were disconnected. Mom is always taking pictures and videos of them, and they were not smiling at all. But you're teaching them how to be disconnected and how to report into the world. We report into the world 24/7 because we're slaves to whatever we have determined our life to be. Stop being a slave. Hit pause. Hit the pause button in life. Allow yourself to literally become real again with your life. Take time off. Take a day off. This weekend's coming up. Take the whole weekend. It's Easter weekend. Go on an Easter egg hunt with your kids. And if you don't have kids, go on an Easter egg hunt for life. Maybe you'll find things that are different. Take a time out. Hit the pause button. And that's today's reality. I'm hitting the pause on this podcast right now, 1 minute short of 10 minutes. Why? Because I think my point is very well taken. I'll see you tomorrow on the 10-minute daily reality check. Send this out so maybe people can listen to it. And all together we can have a pause day. Stop being a slave to your life.